Sure. So I would say there are five apartments on near Purdue where international students can look at. It would be Purdue Village, Crestview Apartments, Launch Apartments. We have Campus Edge and Nicole. So these are 5 to 6 places where students can look at, and they are right from affordable to premium housing sectors. When it comes to housing, I would suggest two things. One would be, as soon as you get an admit and you want to find roommates, try to post on the Purdue Facebook group that I have an admit and I'm looking for roommates. Launch Apartments is also one of great place. So, and when it comes to like housing and all, things are very good here. Right now, I think students will get a lot of good deals due to the situation, and there are a lot of apartments that are vacant, and the agencies will be ready to lend it. Before we sign, we have to pay 1 month of deposit. Aside of that, we have 6 month lease, 5 month lease, and 12-month leases. So I would suggest that if it's 2 year program, then always try for 1 year lease, because it's better that you continue with the same apartment for next year as well. There will be a lot of less hassle when it comes to moving your furniture in and out. So I would suggest go for a 1 year lease. When it comes to Purdue, the cost of living is a bit less. Average rental price would be around, let's say, $450, and food would be around $100 a month on an average, and utilities, including gas, electricity, heating, and all those things, it should be around $150. So I think $700 a month would be the ballpark figure, which. For me specifically, I did not find such issues, because like even during the work, I was mostly away due to the project work and all at supplier end. So I was like somehow accustomed to living away from my family, I would say. So I've had my friends who had faced these issues with homesickness and all, and things have been really troublesome for them because they were not able to cope up with academics. But I would say that if such issues are there, then it's better to be prepared like 2 months in advance and get yourself and family ready as well. But for me specifically, I did not face such issues. Like I'm a vegetarian by food eating habits, so I like to have roommates which have same food eating habits as well. And I was able to find him through the Facebook group itself. So I have noted down two groups. One is Purdue University Housing Sublet and Roommates. This is one group where students coming to Purdue can look at, and there are a lot of postings with regards to apartment and also people who want to find a roommate. So this is one group which students can look at. And the other one would be that there's an organization called Indian Graduate Students at Purdue, which is IGRAS. So I am a senior member at IGRAS, and every year we held events like Diwali, Republic Day celebration, Holi, Independence Day, etc. So apart from holding this celebrations, we also help students find accommodation initially where they don't have leases. So the people can check Facebook group called IGRAS, and there are a lot of rental postings, and Indian students regularly post if they want to sell any furniture or if they want to find roommates. And also these are the two groups which one can look at. I would say like it took me 1 month of settling, because we have to deal with houses, we have to take care of food, we have to take care of coursework and all. So 1 month initially was challenging, but main differences, which I have noted is people and culture here are really good. So people are welcoming, even if you like walk on streets and you'll see people waving at you. So culture here is really good with regards to transport, like the public transportation network is really good. At Purdue specifically, there are a lot of good facilities when it comes to learning development centers, COREC, which is the biggest recreational center where there is a lot of big gyms, and we have Olympic sized swimming pools and also good facilities here. So those were the good things that I found. But the things which really bothered me initially was always the cost. So like if you take an Uber and Lyft, it is very expensive here. It may be like 6 to 7 times more expensive than what we would pay typically in India. Food is also very costlier here. Just to give you a reference, I went to an Indian restaurant and I paid $12 for a single dosa. Initially students will find it difficult because we always have tendency to convert it to INR, but over the time we get used to all these things.